lakad matatag!
Normally. Even as not your win condition, I don't know. We'll have to see because, yeah, this Tiny has a lot to live.
Coming through here, so Benjaz trying to grab some extra experience behind his tower. Hane just hoping to do what he can to maybe take a little bit of that away, as down in the bottom lane, they actually don't avoid the tombstone. They throw it down. They just
talk about sometimes, and the reason why Undying is such a beast in the lane, your level 1 skills just aren't level 1 decay, so it ends up being just not worth it, as Kara is just looking for Scrim, and with the avalanche from Dodd, perfectly.
The great beyond and deny himself. Meanwhile, up top, a Shards play onto Hane here. They're going to hit him up with a tag team as well. That's not exactly what she wanted with those cogs, as he does end up getting himself killed. Dismar, though, could go down in exchange, as Mini got a very nice Mystic Snake in there, bouncing around for some extra damage, and Slave gets the kill. Meanwhile, this is a TP up top from Guts, so he is trying to get active now. I don't think Dismar gets out of this. That snowball buys a little bit of time, but he is still getting run down, and Guts will find the kill, so... Okay. Kunkka's able to make a little bit of a rotation. Dismar can't connect with the snowball, and everybody just walks away, so... You use Ghost Ship on one side, you commit Tombstone on the other. Soremdo just got caught by the shards, and... Man, he is getting these wand charges up pretty damn high, but he is still going to go down. Dismar will punch him to death.
Really, the only reason Benjaz gives up on pushing mid any harder is because there's all this free farm top, but bottom lane, Aiko, that's your offlaner. He needs to run, and Hannes is here. Great hook shot. 3-man cog, but
into the
he's got
cookie
more and more kisses.
Here comes Guts and Serem as well. This is a massive trap, and they're just going to clean it up. You know, for a second, I thought Hane might have been sort of getting his teammate killed there, but Aiko, and honestly, if Guts finds a kill, then that's going to help pay for the rest of that BKB anyway, as they do make their move. There's going to be the hook shot in. Defensive Snowball, though, is going to dodge a lot of this damage from the kisses. The boat hits onto nothing, and now they need to run, but Dodd is in there with the avalanche. Can he toss a teammate? Can he do something here? Oh, okay. His teammate does it for him. Dismar's going to get the shard trap. They caught Heiko out, and this is the problem if you're Heiko. He used his cookie to get Guts onto the high ground.
Bouncing around in that triangle, but how do they break? Right now, Serem, he's got the Ag Shard, so he's trying to be annoying. He's Invis right now. Trying to cause problems here, and Smoke will pop on the Lena. So with that, maybe they miss, but no, they see her on the low ground. Oh no.
The Roar's going to come in. Deuce in trouble. Can they actually focus? Serem comes in. Manages to hit the Overgrowth on a multiple. That buys time for the Stone Gaze. Now the Ghost Ship coming in as well. They don't have the damage. Mini is holding the line. Dodd is the only one still on this front line, and now he's going to start getting a little bit of trouble here, but he does still have the Avalanche coming in. Can they get Mini away? The Force Staff creates the separation, but the toss back is going to be there. But they need to be able to focus him down. Yengo Flow getting on target, but the Cookie is going to push Mini away. He's turning. He's doing the damage. And Ravens, I don't know if they can do this anymore. Even if they kill Mini, they've just taken too many casualties. It's a full 5-man wipe. He does, however, have a tier 1 tower still standing in the top lane. So if he really does need to, he could just TP there. But his teammates are actually coming to him. Or no, they're not. Dodd is just pushing the tower. He actually TP'd mid there on the Lena. My mistake. They take the fight. They catch out Guts. Hookshot from Hane, though, does get them onto Benjaz. So maybe a return kill, but Mini's not getting this kill as fast as he thought he would. He will still get it with the help of Heiko, but now they have to fall back because they've lost the numbers advantage.
Oh, and this would be so sick if they get Stone Gaze, then they just immediately turn to the pit, and Serem, well, he's going to die. Dismar's just found everything with his Blink Dagger. He's the one that...
Miz trying to creep up on someone who has Hawk Vision, so they do have to smoke for it.
Oh,
this
Serem
could
got
be
spotted.
it. Dodd's in trouble. He's going to pop the BKB, though. They do actually get a bash down, but they don't have the damage. Serem's already dead. Kunk is in trouble. Guts is dropping low, but Stone Gaze going to help keep him alive. That buys time to pop his BKB as the fight does break out. They're going to try and turn this around looking for Dismar, but even if they get that, they've got to deal with the cores right now, and they're not doing a great job of it. Meanwhile, Mini has been isolated from his team. Only the Mortimer Kiss is in to help him, and that's not nearly enough.
Oh, it's just taken so far away from that outpost, even though they're on the dire side of the map.
Play from Guts, but there's no one to follow it up, so... Well, the tower goes down. The Rax is under attack. Yengo Flow's getting healed up by the Soul Rip, and now Dodd's in there. There's going to be the toss back. They blow up Guts immediately. He's dead for 69. No buyback available. That's a full lane of Rax. Do they swing for 2? They honestly could afford to. Medusa's back up now, but you can't send him in alone, and no one else is really in a position to actually be Mini's backup in this fight if it comes down to it.
No, and even though Nengaflo's got to put him out, okay, hook shot.
Mini does jump in with a Swift Blink, so he is doing a little bit of damage. They got through the Aegis. Are they set up to get him again, though? That's going to be kind of iffy. He was holding his BKB for this exact circumstance. He is going to activate it, gets himself out. Scrim, though, that's... In theory, I understand that, but if the Medusa's not actually coming forward to help, then that overgrowth is really ineffective, and now he's on dieback. He is completely and totally out of this fight. They know that on the Raven side, so they're going to push their way forward. They get the punch onto the Medusa. There's the LSA to follow it up. Defensive Cookie's going to help, but the snowball still connects. The roar comes in, too. And Mini's gone, and that's it. GG called. No Runes will concede defeat, and Ravens will reclaim top spot as they lock down that #1 seed.
Oh, and, well, have a little bit too much space to work with. He's still Death Prophet. He will still put a lot of pressure onto your buildings. And even though it's not that engine that
this is kind of the unfortunate aspect of this duo, I suppose. Benjaz's axes can kind of cut down some of the trees Dismar wants to work in the area of, so not the most synergistic, but right now they're just trying to stay alive. Dismar does get away. Benjaz, though, is getting hit up quite nicely. Can they take him down? Not quite. They will get the hoodwink, but First Blood itself actually goes. Dying just knows exactly what the goal is, so incredibly impressive there for him. Meanwhile, Scrim is getting into a bit of trouble here. There's going to be the bushwhack. Benjaz has got the axes, and that's going to net them another kill. And Mini, I don't know about this one. Might be time to back it off a little bit as he does get back under the tower, but they don't really have the greatest of means to set this up. Scrim would have to get the frostbite. Okay, he did get it. Look at the boar, though, trying to step in front. Oh, that's just brilliant. Benjaz just micros the boar, breaks that up. Dismar, make sure you don't still die anyway. Okay, well, now Benjaz's play is a little bit less impressive because Dismar apparently is able to pull back. Look at that. They got the frostbite down. The razors are coming in. He's hit on 2. There's the 3rd. Might just be enough. The Starstorm will finish the job, and they're going to clean up the tombstone here, too. An extra 150 gold, and they might get the man who dropped that tombstone, because he is not making it back to this tower. Okay, there you go. Scrim, thank you. You can just keep farming right now. I mean, the Luna might start catching up, but you've built up this buffer where you don't necessarily have to be concerned about that, as Scrim is going to win that support fight up top. Kara can't finish him off. He's actually not going to be able to do it. Scrim walks away at the same time down bot. Dodd gets caught. Guts arrives, and Aiko, yeah, he did have to ravage, but that is going to be more than worth it. That gets them on to the tower, and if anyone wants to TP bot, well, they may...
With the towers being traded and opening up, it's where Dodd, who, again, is on the Luna, very similar state as the Medusa, where you need a lot of XP to actually make these plays, and okay, top lane still, Hane's dominating streak. I think the supports are both dead here, though, and will double leap. Oh, Hannes is on the run, but no mana for TP. I feel like Nengofo might just keep it up, and Hannes might just eat the tower. Kara!
Oh, the zombie. Okay. One zombie is sometimes all it takes. Kara gets the kill from beyond the grave, and that's a nice one. The Undying just respawns. He's like, hey, I have this gold in my pocket. Where did this come from?
No, yeah, nice little deposit there.
Buy enough time for the Exo to die, then this will actually be kind of spectacular for no runes, which is part of the reason why you see Ravens trying to inch their way forward. They know they have a window. As they do get in onto Scrim, they're able to find the kill. Hane with the arrow might turn it around. They've got the gush to start. The slow is there. The arrow will connect. Mini's in for the kill. And it's a 1-for-1 trade with your tier 1 tower surviving. And Yengo Flow was that 1 for...
Boy, too good.
I think he got just the slightest bit of vision there before the moonlight came in, so he just bails out, and they're pinging his location.
Oh, no.
He's going to get greedy. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Tried to just take a little bit of farm, thinking everyone had shoved off, but very much not the case, as Kara gets picked off elsewhere on the map as well. They do turn it into a bit of a trade with the kill to Heiko there, but losing Dodd in that scenario is just going to be rough for them.
But they see Heiko instead. Oh, they would love this pick, but it doesn't look like they're able to get it. But no, he turns around. Gonna get broken now, but...
Yeah, they do still get the Ravage, and Mini's in for the fight. Yengo Flow taken down right away. Kara's gonna die as well, and... Well... They thought that they were chasing. Instead, they were getting baited. 3 heroes dead, and...
And now Pit.
Yep. Mini's got to get over the wall, able to do that just fine. And now, with the gold Heiko gets from that, that's Wraith Pact nice and done there, so... Well, that fight from Ravens is going to get even harder in terms of...
Not finding their opponents whenever they decide to switch which map of that they're playing on. And now Beastmaster creeps in bottom, Benja's still farming, and now Ravens have hit a power spike. They're looking for a fight.
Yep. Like Dagger's finished. Ults are all up. They're going to look to make a move. They get right onto the Ursa as well, but there's the Ravage, creating a little bit of separation. Is it enough, though? Mini is so low on health, but Benjas, he's going to die first, but if Mini can't get out, it might still be worth it. He's able to Earthshock his way through the trees, but the zombie is still tracking. The Bushwhack did not hit, but they still see him. They're going to drop a sentry down, and they find the trade 2-for-1 with Ravage used. And no runes. I don't think you can really be here anymore. Guts, though. This is a little bit risky, and if Nyengaflo spots him, yeah, he's just going to blink himself away. Looks like he's going to get out, but his supports may not be so fortunate. Sarem, though, look at the freezing field. He's channeling it out. It's nice damage onto Kara, but now he's stuck in the pit with a very angry Death Prophet, who's just going to run him to death. So Sarem is going to fall. Hane, I think he's going to die here as well. No, he's not. It's going to help them potentially get a little bit more aggressive. The SF got his shard as well, so his damage is taking a rather sizable step forward. As there's the jump. He does use the Ravage, but they're going to be able to get in onto Nyengaflo. I think they got Dismar too. Yes, they did. Quick and easy kills for Mini, and they're onto the high ground. Ravens once again, so... Well, what can they do? They're going to try and go in, but there's the Ravage connecting onto 2. Beastmaster's going to get hit by the arrow as well. Benjas gets taken down. Dodd dropped low. Dodd taken out, and this fight's over. Oh, boy, Ravens. That's...
Oh, and that
might be
game.
It. Yeah. Buybacks aren't available.
No, there's nothing. And again, there's no glyph. So this is just going to be the entire base. What a great reaction from Heiko. What a fantastic reaction. That was so sick. So quick.
Clips with BKB, so maybe this is doable as Dismar channeling out. Okay, Sharpshooter hits onto Guts. Can they take him down? No, they can't. Now Mini getting in with the Abyssal Blade, but Mini's going to lose his teammate. They do actually drop Heiko here, but they don't have an answer for the bear. The backline is collapsing. Dodd already gone. And they just won't be able to do this. Nyengaflo's going to get one last kill, pad the stats a bit, but it's going to be padding the stats in a losing effort as No Runes will close it out. And ET, well, they close out on a win.